Inform, investigate, inspire. This is News 3 This Morning.
A storefront has changed, but the tragedy and the pain, they remain. This morning, our live team coverage taking us to Chesapeake, the Walmart, this site of the mass shooting that took 6 lives nearly 5 months ago.
News 3 anchor Jessica Larche leaving the anchor desk this morning to break down what this store is when it's reopening and what this reopening means for a community that is still grappling with the loss. A lot to get to this morning. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Erin Miller.
At 6 o'clock, I'm Blaine Stewart. Of course, a lot to get to this morning. It is a special edition of News 3 This Morning with our live team coverage from Chesapeake. We'll get to Jessica Larche in just a minute.
But first, we need to get a quick check on the forecast. Meteorologist Miles Henderson is standing by with the peak outside right now.
And most of us in the 50s again this morning, so a little bit on the cool side. First thing this morning, we're at 56 in Portsmouth, 53 in Hampton, 54 in Norfolk. A couple spots in the 40s like Chesapeake and Suffolk. Big picture, you can see 40s inland out towards Franklin and Ahoskie. We're at 60 degrees for Nags Head, our hot spot right now. 54 for Yorktown. This afternoon, most of us will climb back to the mid-70s, a little bit warmer inland, a little bit cooler right on the water. Today, expect lots of sunshine. We're off pretty clear this morning, looking good across Virginia and North Carolina. Sunny skies all day and not as windy as yesterday, mainly an east wind at just 5 to 10. So here's a look at your day planner. Lots of sunshine from the 50s this morning to the 70s again this afternoon with those light winds. We're warming to the 80s later this week. We'll talk about the warm up and a look ahead to our next rain chance coming up in just a few minutes.
Miles, thank you. It is now 6:01. We begin this hour by marking an important and an emotional milestone for our community.
The Chesapeake Walmart, where a store manager shot and killed 6 of his employees, will reopen today.
And friends, I am live here at the Walmart in Chesapeake, where in just a few hours, as we said, the Walmart will reopen to customers here at 10 a.m. Before that, there will be a ceremony at 9 a.m. where they will unveil a memorial honoring the 6 lives lost here. You can see just a glimpse of the memorial from the parking lot, but that full unveiling taking place at 9 a.m. today. And as we look forward to what will be happening here today, we have to take a moment and say the names of the lives we lost here in the mass shooting 5 months ago, just 2 nights before Thanksgiving. We say their names: Brian Pendleton, Kelly Pyle, Lorenzo Gamble, Randy Blevins, Tynika Johnson, and Fernando Jesus Chavez Barron. Those names, those 6 people, the lives that we lost here 5 months ago. We know a day like today, the Walmart reopening to business after 5 months, it can be an emotional day, a triggering day for the families of the 6 people we lost in this community, for the people who escaped death and survived here, and for community members who frequented this Walmart. So I spoke with a psychologist who specializes in PTSD and talked about how we can all navigate a day like today.
That anxiety, that heart racing, that shaking a little bit, that second guessing, should I even go to Walmart? Like, those responses are definitely normal. The challenge is when we stay there, right? Where we say, I'm no longer going to any grocery store ever again. I'm no longer going to any movie theater, right? It's never safe for me to be around any other human being because something traumatic may happen.
You just heard from Dr. Christy Norwood, based in Hampton, who has talked about kind of noticing those signs when we're trying to cope, but things go a little bit too far. So she definitely stresses, I do as well, that if you need help processing a day like today and moving forward, because it's been a lot for our community, it is okay to seek therapy. And Blaine, it's hard to believe that it has been nearly 5 months to the day that we saw the mass shooting here at the Walmart.
Yeah, it really is, Jessica. And as we move forward with what's happening today in Chesapeake, it is important to take a look back at what has happened over the past several months, starting with that horrific night.
Just 2 days before families were set to celebrate Thanksgiving, late on the night of November 22nd, the first calls for help began to flood 911. A mass shooting at the Walmart off of Battlefield Boulevard. Early the next morning, we learn how dark the night before really was.
I'm devastated by the senseless act of violence that took place last night in our city.
6 people, all store employees, killed, several others injured. The shooter, who police identified as a store manager, also dead. November 24th, Thanksgiving. Mourners build a memorial for the victims in the store's parking lot. 6 white crosses, all in a row. The next day, police would reveal clues about their investigation, releasing what they call a death note left on the shooter's phone. Police also said Andre Bing legally bought the 9mm handgun used in the shooting just hours before he opened fire. November 28th, a citywide memorial service to honor the victims. Hundreds held candles, prayed, wept, just trying to make sense of it all. As the emotional healing began, the next day the first legal action came. A $50 million lawsuit filed against Walmart on behalf of Donna Prialu. She says she complained about the shooter's behavior in the months before the incident, but management did not take action. December 5th, Centera Norfolk General reports the last 2 shooting victims being treated there had been released from the hospital. The next day, the next $50 million lawsuit filed on behalf of employee James Kelly, who, according to the suit, witnessed several of his co-workers being brutally murdered. Almost 1 month after the shooting, a third lawsuit.
I don't think that I will ever get those visions out of my head.
Employee Brianna Tyler says she found bullet holes in the jacket she wore that night. Later that month, Walmart argued the lawsuits should be dismissed, saying this was a workers' compensation issue. January 16th, a new year, and the new General Assembly in Richmond. A 3-day waiting period to buy guns is proposed. That bill would be voted down before the end of that month. No action taken. January 30th, more legal action. The estate of shooting victim Randy Blevins files a multi-million-dollar wrongful death lawsuit against Walmart and the estate of the shooter. Walmart would start hiring new staff for the Greenbrier store in February and announced today's reopening date earlier this month.
You know, Jessica, you have talked this morning about the range of emotions people are feeling today. Some of them still feeling that very fresh pain from what happened the week of Thanksgiving many months ago. Others in the neighborhood excited to see progress and things start to reopen. And it's important to remember that no matter what you're feeling about this morning, that is a valid, okay way to feel.
And it opens up a conversation among many of us to, process those feelings. So as you're right, so many people feeling differently about this. And as we see people return to the Walmart, people will have a different range of emotions. And as our coverage continues here, live at the Walmart here in the Greenbrier community of Chesapeake, our Anthony Sabella, News 3 anchor, is going to be joining me for our team coverage. And he actually is going to be sharing an interview with the mother of Lorenzo Gamble, who was killed here in the mass shooting 5 months ago. She is sharing her thoughts on what she thinks about the reopening here at the Walmart in Greenbrier, but she's definitely representing a number of different emotions, a range of emotions that people will have here today. Blaine and Aaron.
Jessica, Anthony's coverage is also just the beginning. We know that Walmart remodeled the store after the mass shooting there in November. We are going to share images from inside of the newly remodeled Walmart on WTKR.com. And also be sure to join News 3 anchor Pari Cruz on News 3 at noon for a tour inside of the Chesapeake Walmart.
All right, it's 6:09. Straight ahead to our Penny Commit. She is taking us to Franklin this morning for a look at the new effort underway to get people who need it closer access to health care. It's 6:09 on News 3 this morning.
Up to a special edition of News 3 this morning. I'm Jessica Larche, live here in the Greenbrier community of Chesapeake at the Walmart, where in just a few hours these doors will reopen to customers for the first time in 5 months since that deadly mass shooting ended in the lives of 6 people lost here in our community. There is a lot planned here today. Starting at 9 a.m. there will be a ceremony that will unveil a memorial to the lives we lost here. And I want to bring in meteorologist Miles Henderson to talk about how the weather will shape up for today. It looks like it'll be good for the ceremony, Miles.
Yeah, today's weather is going to be pretty nice. A lot like yesterday, really, as we look at our weather headlines. Warming up, we're going to head back to the 80s for the end of the week. I am tracking a chance for rain for this weekend, looking at Saturday night to Sunday morning, and then cool again next week. We'll see high temperatures to the 60s early next week. So here's a look at our temperature trend. In the 70s today, a little bit above normal for this time of year. We'll jump to the mid and upper 80s for Thursday and Friday. A little taste of summer there as we finish up the work week. Near 80 on Saturday, dropping to near 70 on Sunday. There's a cold front that'll move through Saturday to Sunday. Not only will that cool down our temperatures, it'll also bring us in that chance for rain. And then we'll see these high temperatures fall even more into the 60s first thing next week. Satellite radar picture very quiet this morning. We should see another beautiful sunrise out there. Sunshine all day today. Biggest change from yesterday, not as windy. I'm looking at an east wind today at just 5 to 10. So a little change in direction and backing down quite a bit from yesterday. As we go into Thursday, a few more clouds may trickle in for Thursday, but it's still going to be a nice day for us. Just won't see the wall-to-wall sunshine like we've had over the past few days. Let's fast forward to our rain chance this weekend. It's a cold front that'll build in late Saturday to Sunday. Here's 8 o'clock Sunday evening. You see some of those showers and storms starting to move in from west to east. So most of our rain will be after, say, 8 o'clock on Saturday and should move out pretty early Sunday morning. So between, say, 8 p.m. and 6 a.m., that's going to be our biggest chance for rain. So a lot of the day on Saturday, you're good to go. Nothing to worry about. Slim chances during the day, 30% chance, say, by 6 o'clock, jumping to that 70% chance by 9 o'clock Saturday night. Sunday, we'll have some leftovers first thing in the morning. That's 6 a.m. with that 60% chance, and then drying out pretty quickly. So most of the day, Saturday and Sunday, will be dry. Just that rain chance kind of right in the middle. As far as numbers, most of us will see about a ½ inch of rainfall on Saturday to Sunday. So not huge numbers, but numbers that we do need. We've been dry over the past several weeks, so having a little additional rainfall, not a bad thing for us. The timing obviously not great being over the weekend. Today, enjoy the sunshine. A little cool to start this morning. Most of us are in the 50s, back to the 70s this afternoon, and not as windy as yesterday. Really warming up to the 80s for Thursday and for Friday. That chance for showers and storms Saturday night to Sunday morning, and then much cooler. High temperatures falling to the 60s, mid to upper 60s to kick off next week.
Well, good morning. At 6:16, we still have an issue at the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel. Just one eastbound lane available to us. You can see inside the eastbound tunnel here, and traffic is now backed up beyond King Street. The reason is, according to the Virginia Department of Transportation, one of their maintenance vehicles has stalled on the South Trestle, and it could take up to 2 hours for all of that to clear. And we got word around 5:30. I'll continue to monitor, but in the meantime, use the Monitor Merrimack Bridge Tunnel. This is what 664 southbound looks like. For now, no problems. A little bit busier on the bridge itself, but that's a great way to get to the south side instead of sitting in that big delay at the HRBT. And it is Work Zone Awareness Week all across the state of Virginia. So just some reminders to really slow down in those work zones, pay attention and carefully move over and stay alert and avoid those distractions. For example, our phones, the radio, and don't eat in the car.
Jen, thank you. A lot of good reminders there. We're coming up on 6:17 now, and new this morning, a big problem facing many of our rural communities. There are less than 10 physicians per every 10,000 people.
That is a big issue, but now a new healthcare option is coming to some people who need it most. Let's turn to News 3 reporter Penny Commit, who is live in Franklin this morning. And Penny, I know you've been tracking this story for some time now.
Yeah, I really have. You know, everyone deserves easy access to health care and just to be able to go to the doctors. And as I've been working on this story and talking with people that live either here in Franklin or in Southampton County, they tell me it takes them about an hour to drive to Norfolk or Virginia Beach to see the doctors. And that doesn't even include the appointment time and then the drive back, and such a hassle. They just don't go to the doctors, and we can't have that for our community members and our neighbors out here in our rural communities. So I'm really excited about a brand new healthcare clinic that is going to be opening and is going to help our rural communities for years to come. Now, it's not out here yet, but if you take a look at your screen, you'll see some footage that we got about a month ago when we first previewed this new resource coming to our rural communities. It's a mobile healthcare van It's really just a renovated RV, but it includes 2 full patient rooms and even a waiting area. It comes with a price tag of about $360,000. It's funded through a grant obtained by Old Dominion University School of Nursing. And you can do anything in this van you would do in your regular doctor's office. They have routine patient care, but also special services like physical therapy, optometry, and mental health. This is something that organizers of the clinic and even Franklin's mayor, Bobby Cutchins, says that has been needed for a pretty long time.
Some people can't drive and get to where they need to go out of town 45 minutes to an hour away.
You know, with that, you're looking at 60 patients over the 3-day period. And, you know, that's not including the ones that we might be monitoring through telehealth.
Another big focus of this clinic is going to be women's health. According to the Virginia Department of Health, parts of Franklin and Southampton County have such little access to maternity care. They're considered maternity care deserts, meaning it takes women on average 47 minutes just to get to the OBGYN. And then again, that doesn't include the appointment time or coming back. But today out here at SP Borton Elementary School, we're focused on pediatric care. The van is going to open officially today. They're offering free health care to all kids throughout our entire rural community, so anyone can come out here. And then after today, for the next 4 years, the van is going to travel all across our rural areas, providing free health care to the people who really need it most. So stick with us this morning. We'll get an up-close look at the new clinic and speak with some of the organizers and people who are really going to benefit the most. But for now, we're live in Franklin. I'm Penny Commit, News 3.
Penny, an important report. Looking forward to it. We're coming up on 20 after 6 now, giving more first responders the tools they need to save lives. How a program expansion is set to help more trauma patients in Hampton Roads.
Good morning, it's 6:23. A look at the bus stop forecast for today. That comfortably cool start, most of us near 50 this morning. Lots of sunshine today. We'll head to the mid-70s again and not as windy as yesterday, so it may feel a little bit more comfortable this afternoon. Warming up in a big way to the 80s, mid to upper 80s for Thursday and Friday. It's a little sample of summer as we finish up the work week. I am tracking a chance for showers and storms Saturday night to Sunday morning, so keep that in mind for your weekend. Hey, the Tides are back in action. Game 2 against the Red Wings this evening, and looking like another beautiful evening at Harbor Park. First pitch is at 6:35. We'll go from those low 70s to the upper 60s by the end of the game.
Good morning. It's 6:24 with first warning traffic. Our big issue, the HRBT, because there is a utility vehicle, maintenance vehicle with a VDOT that's been disabled in the eastbound tunnel since about 5:30 this morning. And as a result, the eastbound traffic now backed up to Armistead Avenue. We found out about it around 5:30. We were told it could take about 2 hours for it to be moved out of the way. So consider using the Monterey to Merrimack instead this morning to get to the south side. For now, the James River Bridge is also clear. 564 right up around the gate looking clear. No problems there at the downtown tunnel, seeing those westbound pickups. And a reminder about what's going on with the Churchland Bridge, down to 1 lane with alternating lanes and also some closures that could last up to 20 minutes. This is expected to go on for about 2 weeks, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. during the week.
Another first warning traffic and weather check in less than 10 minutes right now at 6:25. Our continuing coverage of a story we've been following since its inception. Tidewater EMS has officially expanded its whole blood initiative to Chesapeake. This is all in an effort to save more lives. This plan allows EMTs to administer blood to trauma patients in the field instead of waiting to get them to the hospital. This is a life-saving strategy that started in Virginia Beach, now being expanded across our area. Now, the folks who are in charge of this say this could increase survival rates in emergency situations. A huge help there. Tidewater EMS hosting a blood drive for this on May 10th at the Norfolk Police Department. You can sign up at WTKR.com. It's 6:26.
I'm Jessica Larche here live at the Greenbrier Walmart in Chesapeake, where in just a few hours, the store will open its doors to customers for the first time in 5 months since the mass shooting that took 6 lives of people here at our community. Coming up after 6:30 in our special team coverage, we'll talk to the family of Lorenzo Gamble, who was killed here at the Walmart in November of last year, what they think about the store's reopening, and we'll get updates about the memorial we'll see here to honor the lives lost. You're watching a special edition of News 3 this morning, continuing coverage at 6:30.